Hello, this is James Adams from Raspberry Pi. Today I'm going to be showing you the Raspberry Pi camera module and how to plug it into your Raspberry Pi correctly. So this is our camera module in its box. This is how it comes, just in a plain white box. We've got a Raspberry Pi Model B. One thing to note is the camera is sensitive to static electricity, so before you unbox it you should earth yourself by touching a radiator or a water tap or something that's connected to earth to get rid of any static electricity that you may have picked up. So let's unbox the camera. Let's put the box out of the way. So it comes in an anti-static bag. Remove it. So here's the camera module. So on the front of the board you've got the actual module itself, and on the back is the connector for the flex. One thing to note is the flex shouldn't really be, you shouldn't bend it as far as kinking it or anything like that. It's a little bit delicate. Okay, so how do we plug it into the Raspberry Pi? So again, this is a little bit of a delicate operation. I'll try and explain it as clearly as I can. The camera connector is the one here next to the Ethernet port, or it's the same on the Model A and Model B. So what we have to do is we have to open the connector by gently pulling up the tab on the top of it by applying pressure with two fingers on either side. It lifts this little plastic tab. We take the camera module and make sure the connectors on the flex, the tin connectors, are facing away from the Ethernet port, and this is the tricky bit. We have to push the flex into the connector and then push the plastic clip back down again. Now the easiest way I found to do this is to hold the flex with one finger against the Ethernet port and then push with the other two fingers. And what you're aiming for is to have the flex pushed evenly into the connector, so it's not askew at an angle, and make sure the contacts on the flex are pointing away from the Ethernet port. And there you have it. That's how to plug your camera module into your Raspberry Pi.